Check. I'm live. I'm live. Hi, I'm live. For the first time coming at you from after I've been sick for a million years. I'm just pulling out my thing. Here's so I can check things here. Go away. Go away. Please go away. Check. Like I said on some kind of. Hello? 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 Is it bad? I knew it was going to be bad. Is it
Check. 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 Okay, check. Okay, check. I think it's fixed. I think it's fixed. Yeah, I think it might be fixed now. So that's fine. And yeah, I think it might be fixed now. So that's fine. And so what's up? I've been sick as a dog. I've been down with the sickness. I think my audio is fine. You guys can let me know if it's not. Yeah. Sounds fine to me now. Anyway, I know. I need help streaming at all times. I need a producer. That's the way to do it. Just to have a producer. And that'll happen eventually. Not today and not anytime in the near future. So it's just going to be this shit until it's not this shit anymore. But this is me. I've been sick for I don't even remember how long it's been, but it's been over a week and it sucks. So whoever has been going through that has my condolences because you're probably almost dead. I am not sticking it to Chad. This is Chad's normal time. This is just me throwing myself on here on a Friday to see what happens because I'm monetized. I've been sick and I haven't been doing this. So that's what I'm doing now. and I've been drinking Pedialyte. I have been a human balloon of Pedialyte. That's what I've been. I don't know listen, I don't know what kind of colds are out here these days, but colds have really stepped up their game. Am I too loud? Am I blowing out the mic? Because I need to get louder on these colds, man. This is not the colds that I had as a kid. The colds I had as a kid, they were just like all the things at once, right? It sucked. You were miserable, but it was all the things at once. You might have a little bit of a fever. You might have a stuffy nose, a little bit of runny nose, a little bit of cough, a little bit achy, a little bit cold, a little bit hot. And then now these colds are like fucking hacking into your IRAs and shit. They're stealing out of your retirement. They're getting into your stock portfolio and investing in bad stocks. I hear Tesla's a great stock. That's what all the Uber drivers want. They want you to invest in Tesla. And I'm like, if you're doing so great, why are you driving Uber, you know? But now this cold that I had, or whatever the fuck it wasn't COVID. I know that because I had a sense of smell the entire time. And the first day was a sore throat. Okay. So right now, my medicine cabinet is stacked with all kinds of medicines because, first of all, none of them work. Okay. And you just start going through all the medicines, hoping something will work. It doesn't work. That's always been the case with a cold. But anyway, first day, sore throat. Sore throat. It's like, damn, this is a bad sore throat. It starts a little bit the night before, and you're like, oh, this is going to go away because it was from some kind of a fan or something or whatever. And so I got some Robitussin. I never get Robitussin. I'm like, let me try something new, specifically sore throat Robitussin. Let me do that one. Let me check my audio real quick. Specifically sore throat Robitussin. Let me do that one. Let me check my audio real quick. Sounds fine to me. It's good enough for what I'm doing right now. I am renovating my apartment. And I've been having a good time. New, fresh starts are fun. So I'm in the middle of renovating my apartment. So I'm not at my PC because, I don't have anything set up right now. So I got fucking my whole thing. I have carpet in here now. I'm soundproofing my place as best as I can. And right now, see if you can see this right here. I have a rug on my wall. I got these 3x5 rugs. They were on sale at a department store, and I bought 10 of them. And I have been nailing them. I've been drilling them into my wall and nailing them up. So on this wall right here, this wall I share with a neighbor. And let me tell you something. I have so much to tell you guys. My neighbor has so much sex. It's infuriating. Like, I don't want to say this too loud, even though I can literally hear her having orgasms almost every single night. And I know it's different dudes too. And I think I think there's a cheating situation going on because, like, there was one night where some dude came over, and I think everybody on this floor heard what was going on. It was that loud. It was like, let me address this real quick. Oh my God, dude. Fucking look at this. Why did it take me off the screen? I don't know. I tried. Am I still on? I'm having trouble. I'm having tech issues, but I see Jack Brennan's super chat for $10, and I pulled it up, and when I pulled it up, let me turn this volume down. When I pulled that up, now I got to check to see what happened. Okay, so when I pulled it up on my end, I no longer saw my own image, but I'm seeing on the thing here that it does show. It gets blurry. It blurs me, but it shows the Jack Brennan super chat. So, and I don't have the volume on, so I don't know if you could hear it. But this Jack Brennan super chat, Gilly, has your illness nearly ended? Nearly, yes. And by illness, I mean, do you still think you're a comedian? That is a real illness of mine. And the thing, I hope you and Whitney Cummings et al. Get well soon. God bless. Thank you, Jack Brent. I hope that I get well soon as well. I have tried every doctor that I can think of to cure me of thinking I'm a comedian, but there's nothing they can do. It's one of those terminal things where they just, now there's music playing. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I don't know how is it. I don't know what I'm doing. First of all, I'm not even a podcaster either, but I'll tell you what, this $10 that Jack Brennan sent in a super chat is going straight to my counselor, and I'm gonna tip them. This isn't gonna even be like the normal rate included in the normal rate. This is gonna be an extra tip, and I'm gonna say, hey, is there any way you can cure me of thinking that I am a comedian? And they're gonna be like, we've tried. I'll be like, here's $10 though, please do what you can. And they're gonna be like, all right, well, you're just not funny. And I'll be like, I'll be like, that doesn't have an effect, unfortunately. Because the audience says different. The audience that I perform in front of, they don't think I'm not funny. They laugh, so like they think I'm funny. Sometimes I get applause in the middle of my set. What's that? Oh, it's called an applause break. Sometimes that happens in the middle. Sometimes, it happens at the end for everybody. For me, sometimes it happens in the middle, which is like pretty good, right? That's like when you're doing pretty well and they're digging you and they're feeling you. So, and sometimes it happens like more than once in the middle of my set. So I think that means the audience likes what I'm doing. So to me, I'm like, I must be a comedian, right? But no, the counselors, the doctors, they can't. But Jack, I don't know what's going on with Whitney. Whitney, I have no idea. If we have the same illness, then we should really team up and collab with our illnesses. Thank you, Jack Brennan. I appreciate your concern and your care for me, and I promise you, they are searching for a cure. There's no like comedian chemo where they just put in a thing and like, flush good jokes through your system. They can't. There's nothing like that. So I wish there was. But so anyway, my neighbor is like a fucking whore, and there was a dude who can't. She was. I heard her cooking, and I heard her playing music late at night. And then you start hearing the sex noises, right? Then you start hearing like the moaning and the groaning, and you're like, God damn it. You're like, fuck, shit. Because my front door is right next to her front door. And the problem with this building, it's an older building. So the gaps under the doors are like this. Somebody could put their hand under my front door. So I was like, okay, so the noises, and then I did all this research on soundproofing, and basically sound goes through anywhere a light goes through. So I'm like, okay, I got to eliminate all these gaps in the place, because her sex noises are coming out from her door. They're slipping under her door and slipping right under my door and into my apartment. So I went out and I bought these door draft blockers, and fuck, dude, there's so many different kinds. I can't drill into my door. I can't screw the thing into my door. Also, I'll show you that I bought a drill because I never had one. So I got this. I have it right here. I got this drill. This is the drill I got. And that's what I hung up the carpet on my walls with. Yeah. So anyway, I got these door draft. Now it's like shaped like a U. It's like that U shape, right? And you're supposed to slide it under your door, and then you put the little rubber things, clip it on there, and you slide that under. Well, the gap was under my door wasn't that big, and it didn't totally fit my door, so I had to hammer it. So it was like sliding on like that, hammer. Next thing you know, it's too tall for under my door, so I can't get it off. It's just there now. I can't get it off. There's no rubber things. I had to take those off. but it has helped. It has helped slightly with the under the door light and noise. And so that's there, and that's helped. But there's like an inch left near the hinge, near the inside of the door. There's a 1 inch gap. Then I got weather stripping, okay? Because I read people in the soundproofing experts were like, do weather stripping. So I got weather stripping, and now I'm going to put that on the side of the door, and I started to do that. But the problem is that the glue that comes with the weather stripping is shit. It doesn't work. It just falls right off the door. So I got Gorilla Glue. Okay. I got Gorilla Glue to put onto the weather stripping, to glue onto the wood door frame, which I'm going to do that because that's got to stick. That's got to stick. Gorilla Glue onto weather stripping onto my door frame. So I have yet to do that. Then I went out and I got there's like a little arch near my front door, and I got a big curtain and a thick drape, and I have that now in that little area where my front door is. I got 2 gigantic room rugs. So because I had hardwood floors, I still do, but I used to too. And I have a big rug in this room and a big rug in the studio. So gigantic, a bitch to get up the stairs. Absolute bitch to get up the stairs. Horrible. Just it's a nightmare doing this, doing it alone, doing it. I have to go up floors. My building doesn't have any kind of service elevator or whatever. So I got a bunch of rugs, which is nice. It has helped. And then I got these carpets because in my soundproofing research, what I've done is they say you need mass to soundproof. So these aren't going to help soundproof, but they are going to help absorb sound from my place. So the soundproofing, what I need is something called mass loaded vinyl. It would cost me $400 just to do this one wall that I share with some whore. And so if I did that, that would probably help. That's what they say. But so there's that. And I have 3 3x5 carpets, thick carpets on this wall. And I have in the studio room, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 3x5 rugs on my walls in there. That has helped because sound panels are like $100. Acoustic sound panels are $100, and they're filled with rock wool, which is something that's a very dense fabric that blocks sound and does a great job of absorbing sound, I suppose. So that's been fun. So things have been a mess. They've been in disarray. I bought 2 desks. So now I have a total of 3 desks in my place. And they are they go up and down. I'm standing up right now. So they go up and down. This desk right now is right at my nipples. It's a nipple level desk. And it can go down into a seated position. I put it together myself with the help of the Black & Decker drill, which I'm going to try to return today and get my money back. And I also got a bed frame for my giant king-size bed. I have a giant king-size bed. I got put that together. And I got what else did I get? I got another bed frame because I have 2 mattresses in my place. I have a king and a twin. And then I got a day bed frame for the twins. So now I got and I got a big screen TV. I bought one of those. So the whole studio situation with my PC is not currently set up because it's a mess in there. So I'm like, let me just do this right now from here and see if anybody still cares. And Jack Brennan does, and I appreciate that. That's a lovely, lovely thing. I ask the dumbest questions at the stores because they're not dumb. I guess that's what they say. There's no dumb questions, right? Only dumb people. I'm like, hey, can I drill this with this? Can I drill that with that? And what the problem with this, I did buy a drill bit to get the hole started in the wall and then put the screw in. And then these walls, I don't know what's up with them. They're concrete or something. There's very different. It's impossible. Some areas are impossible to drill into or nail into. It just will not go into the wall. So I got this, and what I need though is it comes with a drill bit, as you can see on the box right there. It comes with a drill bit, and then I bought, like an idiot, an additional drill bit. See? It's this one's smaller though, because I thought the one that it came with was probably not might be too big. And then I'll show you this other thing, but you know what it is. It's just mostly dudes in here. And I got just like a drill, not a screwdriver Phillips head drill bit, but a drill thing to get the holes started. So I guess when I put this up on the screen, Tom, what it's going to do is it's going to, I guess, let's see. Check. Okay, so I don't know why this is, it's because I'm on my laptop. Yeah. So I can't see myself, but I can see the super chat. But apparently you guys can see me, but I'm all blurry. I'm all Woody Allen in it says Tom Myers Felicia for $5. Felicia lives next to a brothel. On my way. Tom, you would clean up over next door, because now I'm going to take it down to eliminate the blurriness. Thank you, Tom. I want to see what happens on the screen when yeah, I don't know. And there's also like I'm shown in a circle on my screen, but I'm shown regular on the YouTube video. But yes, Tom. So getting back to that, to the Whore Next Door, which is a script I'm working on. The Whore Next Door. She really like. Okay, first of all, she's probably a college kid. She doesn't look that old, or she's in her 20s, and she is hot. She's like good looking. She's tall and lanky. I don't know her tit size. I've personally never seen her. I only know this because my friend told me that they saw her. They think they saw her on the sidewalk, and I do believe it's her. So and I've never seen any of the dudes either. So like this dude, he came over, right? She made him dinner, and I just heard cooking sounds, which is already ridiculous. I shouldn't be able to hear that shit. So I'm hearing cooking sounds and music, but there's no talking. Okay? And this isn't the first time that I've heard sex noises. It's been a regular thing, but I heard the cooking and then the music. And then that's when the moaning and groaning started. And I was like, fuck. Because I've been through this so many times. And then I was like, okay. And then like, just when you think it's over, it's not over. It's like, no, they've just switched positions. So they switch positions, and it's like, it's loud. It was loud. And then it got louder. And then here's the crazy part. The guy, there was, you know how when you hear sometimes in the movies when people are making love, the headboard is like banging up against the wall, right? That's what it sounded like was happening, because there was like banging, right? Like that. I'm like, oh my God, they're really going after it. And then the guy, he finished, okay? He finished up. And I was like, thank God that's over. But then it wasn't over. And I don't know what happened because I have been with guys where they've finished close together, but never this close together. So like he finished twice in like 10 minutes. And I don't know I don't know like how I don't know how. So hold on one second. Okay. um, Okay, so that should be fine. I'm sorry about that. My phone died and I also want to make sure that I want to make sure that my neighbor can't hear me, and I don't know if she can or not. And I want to make sure yeah. So my phone's dead. My laptop's about to die. It's all shit. Let me know if you can hear me because I'm back. I'm back. So the guy finishes like twice in fucking 10 minutes or less than 10 minutes, maybe 8, 7 to 10, 7 to 11. Let's be fair. 7 to 11 minutes the guy finishes. And I'm like, what? How? So even if he's in his 20s and maybe there's some kind of like drug involved, I don't know, maybe there's a Viagra involved. If you're in your 20s, you don't need that, but maybe there's something involved there. And then, but like, yeah. And so I'm like, how? That's crazy. They didn't even stop to clean up. So it's and I can't see in there obviously, but I can hear what's going on and it didn't sound like there was any stopping for cleaning up. So I don't know. So then okay, then when it was over, there's no talking. And I can hear talking when there's talking next door. And that it's a little better now with these rugs and with the under the door draft blocker thing, but I still need to finish up with the weather stripping. But anyway, what had happened was, yeah, so there's there's uh there's no talking and there's no music anymore either. And the guy just leaves. And I'm like, that's so weird, right? Because usually you're talking to so I'm like, that must have been just a hookup that was once because it's fine if you're dating a guy, he's into sex with you, but they're never really into sex that much and they really don't like finish twice in 10 minutes. So I'm like, okay, well, all right. I'm just happy that it was over at that point. Okay, cut to a couple days later, maybe 3 days later. It's 3:40, almost 4 in the morning. I hear them come home and two people, and I hear like a lot of shuffling around. And I'm like, great, more sex. It wasn't. It was a fight. So like it wasn't crazy. Like nobody, it wasn't any throwing stuff or anything like that. It was like I put my ear up against the wall because I'm like, I'm so quick to call the cops if I hear anything like that. So any weird shit going on, I will call the police. But like, so they're over there and they're just like, I hear the guy just saying like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck, and that's really all I could get was he was mad, and she wasn't talking. She was just stonewalling. She was there, but she wasn't doing anything or saying anything. And he's angry and he's trying to talk to her, and so there's nothing physical going on, but it was weird. It was weird. It was like, how you can feel when somebody's angrily pacing. I felt that because I guess we might share a floor. I think the floor might just go like from in. It's weird. It's a weird old building. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah, the stream. I'm doing StreamYard right now on my laptop, and it's all fucked up. So let me pull these up. Oh shit, Jack Brennan again with $10. I heard your neighbor comes with a drill bit too. Boom. See how it's done? You can't do this. Get a rich guy and learn how to shut up. Well, Jack, are you rich? Because, I mean, you're coming in with the zingers, right? You're coming in with the money. You're coming in with the zingers. I heard your neighbor comes with a drill bit too. See, okay, here's why the joke doesn't make any sense, Jack, because my neighbor is a female. If it was a male, that would make sense because his dick would be the analogy or the metaphor for the drill bit, but it's a woman. So how does she come with a drill bit? You see what I'm saying, Jack? You can't do this, maybe. You can't do this. As far as rich guys go, let me know. Like, whenever you find one, the thing about rich guys, I've never dated a rich guy, but I don't think I would. I like to date broke guys because they're just better at sex, because like they don't have jobs. So like they fuck you like it's their job. So it's pretty good. And I feel like if I dated a rich guy, he would tell me what to do. He'd be very controlling. He'd like hold things over my head. I don't want that. I don't fucking need that. I don't want it. I already went through that with a broke guy once, and I was like, well, if this guy's broke and he's treating me like this, what the fuck would a rich guy do? Rich men also, they cheat. Broke men do too, but a rich guy definitely is gonna cheat. So, but if you can find a rich guy who's a good guy, who's loyal, who's kind, who wants to treat me with respect and like a human being, give me their number. Seriously. Heard your neighbor comes to the drill bit. Boom. Thank you, Jack. Johnny F. Carson. Well, the super stickers will show up. Well, the super stickers will show up on StreamYard while I'm on the screen, so that's interesting. Johnny F. Carson, $10. Thank you, Johnny. I have checked into a couple of your streams maybe about a week ago when I haven't had when I've had trouble sleeping because of my sickness. And thinking I'm a comedian, I just stay up all night thinking about jokes with a runny nose. And the super sticker, thank you. And I see you cutting those fish. I only stay for like, I don't know, maybe like, I think I'm in there probably 5 minutes. And I'm like, is this, so that's your job? You do that for like 8 hours? So Jack, I don't understand. What do you mean I'm dumb? How did I expose myself for being dumb? What did I say? It was so dumb. Exposed right there. She dumb. That was 2 minutes ago. What's dumb? I think you're in love with me. Yo. What up, Felicia? Dating broke men is your issue. People are broke for a reason. At least a rich dude will take care of you. Well, I think that's what I did learn is like about women. It's like if men are gonna put you through all this shit, yeah, they might as well foot the bill for everything. Maybe that's what women are thinking. Like, but I feel weird about that. I don't want a guy paying for me all the time. It just feels I don't like it. I like being independent because then nobody can tell me what to do. And that's the thing is like that's what you want. You want somebody who doesn't like being told what to do but respects you enough and is a decent enough human being to where they will abide by your needs, wants, boundaries, desire, like just a normal fucking well-adjusted person. And someone who doesn't take your boundaries as personal attacks, somebody, all that stuff. Nobody's chats are getting deleted, so whoever wrote that, that's not happening. I can see you. No, this definitely was not a movie. This was sex. At some point I was like, are they filming this? Cuz this seems really I wasn't loving it either, Julian. I wasn't loving it because ugh, it's disturbing. It's like, why do I have to witness this audibly? So I'm definitely, but everything I've done so far with the sound absorption and the sound blocking, it's also Jack Brennan. Sometimes people act dumb and it's an act. You've seen that before, right? Because dumb is funny. I don't explain comedy to non-comedians. But you did. That was like your whole super chat. I find a rich guy and save yourself some grief while you have the looks to do it. TikTok. Well, he'll need to be in his 60s, right? Because guys in their 60s. If I'm going for an older guy, so he'll need to be what? Close to retirement? Almost retired? Where am I going to find a rich guy? I don't understand. Where do they hang out? I can't afford to go into the places they hang out, so I need some seed money, Jack Brennan. Should I use your super chats as seed money to get into the rich places? Should I go start having lunch at the golf clubs? Should I go meander around the tennis courts and pretend to have a sore ankle? I mean, how do I find? Should I go to the rock climbing gyms and act like I need a partner for the bouldering wall? I mean, what do I go down to the marina, the yacht club? I mean, I don't know how to find these gentlemen who are rich yet single. Rich yet single. Jack, where are you from? I wish you could see me perform. I think you'd like it. People like it. They're into it. Clearwater Chad, he saw me perform. He liked it. He was into it. So was everybody else in the audience. But I will be in Atlanta next weekend. I have this weekend off. I'm so glad that I got sick during time off. That was nice. But yeah. So next weekend I will be in Atlanta. Are you near Atlanta, Jack Brennan? I will be doing a comedy club in Atlanta Thursday through Saturday. I will also on Sunday be doing a theater in Huntsville, Alabama, which I've never been to. Boy, oh boy, I've never performed in Alabama, so that'll be a first. Let's see here. Where else? After that, I will be in Davenport, Iowa. Oh my God. I have driven through Iowa once and it was like I was in The Simpsons. It was like blue, very blue skies with those white, puffy Simpsons clouds. Not sure what their scientific name is right now. Possibly Nimbostratus. How, now, would a dumb person know the word Nimbostratus, Jack Brennan, off the top of their head? So, Davenport, Iowa, and Joliet, Illinois. Davenport, Iowa. That's going to be a fucking drive, people. Davenport. So I've never have I. Yes, I may have performed at a college in Iowa over a decade ago. Davenport, Iowa is going to be a theater. Joliet, Illinois is going to be a theater. So that's going to be fun. Fun. Since you're reading my chats, Gilly. I do want to, and I kid, sort of, but could you call Tom Myers an unfunny slob Maryland pig for me? Thanks. You do want to what? I already forget. Tom has sent me $5 and Jack Brennan has sent me 20. So listen, Tom, it's just, you know what I mean? It's like you guys are both in the club, but there's certain tiers in the club. It's like that episode of Frasier where they find out there's another level of the health club that they can get into. Jack Brennan, he's right now in the upper level of the health club, and Tom, you're in like kind of this, like, you don't really have access to the sauna. Like you can come in, use the machines, work out, go up on the track or whatever, but like Jack Brennan has access to the sauna and the free smoothies, the free after workout smoothies. So Tom, you know how it is, man. Money talks. So Tom Myers, you're an unfunny slob Maryland pig, dude. I mean, I don't even know how. I don't even know how you get through life. I put a little extra powdered sugar on it for Jack Brennan just to show some appreciation. Tom's doing well, I think. I think he's doing well. He hasn't been sick. He's like the only person I've heard of who hasn't been sick this season. So he's got a kicking immune system, apparently, which is good. All that clean living, right, Tom? The health. Hit me up in the DM. I don't know who you're talking to, but I don't hit anybody up in the DM. They hit me up in the DM. Do. Olive moniker. What are you guys talking about? I'm not banning anybody. I'm not blocking anybody today. I don't have the time for it. So I just don't have the time for it. Let's see here. 1, 2. Okay. Kevin, I noticed, hasn't really been doing too many. Kevin Brennan hasn't really been doing too many 4:00 Friday shows. So I don't know. I have a pineapple right here. I see. Okay. And the reason why is because I don't know if you guys know this. Do you know how to pick out a pineapple? Because I've been looking for a pineapple and I haven't found any ripe ones. But years ago, I taught myself. I didn't teach myself. I Googled it. I taught myself by Googling it how to pick out a pineapple. What you want to do is you want to get one that's slightly yellow. This one's slightly yellow, green. Got some green. See, but you got some. See, this is the darkest, the greenest part of the pineapple. So this area might not be as ripe, but you want to get some yellow on there. And then what you do is you sniff the butt. This is the butt of the pineapple. I believe there's also another thing on there. I didn't brush up on it before I bought it, and I should have. But you sniff this part. And if it smells like a pineapple and it smells sweet, you get it. The more odor that it has, the riper it is. So this one had all the markings. The rest didn't. But the problem with this one is it's kind of hard right here. And I think you're supposed to be able to, I think there should be a little bit of softness right there. Isn't it funny? Pineapples have butts. So I'm going to cut into that. I'm going to eat that later. And I think that's all. Oh, I bought 2 air purifiers. I do need a rich man cuz I've been spending way too much money furnishing and whatever my place. So it's like I got these 2, they're from Blue Air and they're supposed to be really good. And they're like 2, let's see. I got 1 in each room. And they're from like, I don't know, Switzerland or Denmark or some shit. It's like the Swiss Alps. So you know how the Swiss are. They're not from IKEA. They're from the Swiss Alps. So that is fun. And this one is unplugged right now. I need to plug it back in. But yeah, I can tell a difference in the air quality in my place now, especially with all this construction that I'm doing and hardware putting together. Great job, Gilly. Thank you, Julian. Olive Moniker in the cooter. That screw tip is weird as fuck. I've never seen one with that pattern. What are you talking about? The pineapple? That screw tip is weird as fuck? Screw tip? You talking about this or are you behind in the chat? This? My drill bit? Yeah, I gotta go return this drill. I gotta return. There's something else I'm gonna return. A humidifier I'm gonna return. I don't have my receipt, but I heard that Walmart sometimes they just take things without receipts, which is fantastic. Oh, the drill bit, yes. Well, I don't know what to tell you. It's a normal ass drill bit. It's short. That's why I'm returning it 1/4 inch. You can't. It's fine if you don't have to get into a tight space, but sometimes I be needing to get into tight spaces. So I had a sore throat the first day, took Robitussin. That did knock it out. Then the second day, my sore throat was gone. However, I had a massive headache. Massive headache. massive fucking headache. So what's up, Dick Fitzwell? And then I had to buy I bought something, NyQuil, because I had a headache and a runny nose. No, I had a headache and congestion. That's what it was. Bought a humidifier. That helped immediately. Also got Pedialyte. I spent so much money on DoorDash getting Pedialyte and medication and supplies. It was this stupid. Pedialyte, I found out, is the best electrolyte drink other than coconut water, but because the reason why is because they have the correct balance of electrolytes and sugar. Now these other electrolyte drinks have too much sugar. I know I'm not interesting to listen to today. It's fine. I don't really feel that great about it or whatever, and I feel still sick, but I wanted to get on here and do something. So Pedialyte, I recommend the blue and the grape. Orange is not the best. So I had the Pedialyte, and then I had what else? I had fucking okay, so who cares? I'm just gonna go because I feel exhausted already. I'm tired. And I gotta rest up for shows this weekend. I'm gonna be going live a lot more now that I'm not sick anymore. But I'm going to the gym, people. I need to go to the gym and work out because I haven't been in there in a while. And today's like the first day that I feel better doing it. So I appreciate, shout out to Jack Brennan, shout out to Johnny F. Carson. Go subscribe to Johnny F. Carson's channel. Shout out to Tom Myers. Thank you guys for super chats today. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Seriously. That helps me out. And it's going straight toward my counseling sessions. So thanks. I hope you guys have a good Friday. Maybe I'll do something later on tonight. Maybe I'll get drunk and do a drunk late night stream. Would you like to see that? First of all, I'm going to the gym. All right, bye.